Hello everyone, welcome to the Football News Top 10s and Lifestyle Zone. Team known as Arsenal is talking on the side which goes by names of Crystal Palace in there, and the team news is already out in here onto the Football News Top 10s and Lifestyle Zone. Thank you guys for watching in. Smash the like button, comment and share. I go by the names of Rokan David, and we are in here to bring Arsenal versus Crystal Palace, and that is the Premier League, and we go straight into the so-called confirmed Arsenal 11 as the talk on the side which goes by the names of Crystal Palace. Remember, Arsenal really never played over the weekend. They really had enough time to rest themselves in there, and as we speak right about now, the team is out in there. So the team news for Arsenal, as you see it there, it's a 4-2-3-1 in there, and Arsenal are really ready to cruise in there. So smash the like button, comment and share. Please feel free to go in the comments section, tell us what you think about, and your predictions is highly welcome. In the Arsenal starting with Aaron Ramsdale, who has officially kicked out a man who goes by names of Bernard Leno out of the goal of a team which goes by names of Arsenal, and Ben White, Gabriel Magalhaes playing as the two central defenders. Remember, ever since they really came through, I think ever since they really came back and started playing together, they've only conceded one goal in there, and that was against a team which goes by the names of Tottenham Hotspur. Kian Tierney playing off the left back, Thomas Partey and Odegaard playing into a double midfield pivot in there. It shows you that the manager who goes by the names of Mikel Arteta is ready to see to it that Thomas Partey does the CDM role, and a man who goes by the names of Odegaard is going to play as that so-called central midfielder, but adding himself to Nicola Pepe, who plays off the left wing. Emily Smith-Rowe playing in the middle of the park. Bukayo Saka plays onto the left attacking side, and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang doing his part in there as they play a team which goes by the names of Arsenal in there. Now that is the lineup of Arsenal. Let's go to the lineup of a team which goes by names of Crystal Palace in there. I'm surprised by one thing that surprised me is that a man who goes by names of Zaha is out of this. Yeah, he's out. Wilfried Zaha is out of this. Maybe he really got an injury, but that means it's like giving Arsenal a waiver, because Wilfried Zaha is one of those players that are really going to come in and cause trouble to a team which goes by names of Arsenal. Not only Arsenal, any team Crystal Palace plays that targets man. Any team that is going to face a team which goes by Crystal Palace, they have to target a man who goes by names of Wilfried Zaha, because Zaha is that real man in there. But when you look at the front three of a team which goes by names of Crystal Palace, it really shows you that Arsenal defense should be on an alert. Let's first go through the lineup of Crystal Palace. They're having Guiata in goal, Jay Ward right back, Jay Henderson and Guehi playing into the central defense in there. We're having Michel left back, MacArthur, Milojevic and Karaja playing as the three-man midfield in there, as the three forwards include Edward, Benteke and Jordan Ayew. Those are the three forwards that are really going to attack a team which goes by names of Arsenal. When you look at these forwards of a team which goes by names of Crystal Palace, it shows you that Ben White and Gabriel Magalhaes should be on alert in there, because these forwards are really fast. They really have a pass. They're really pacey forwards in there, and that means Arsenal should really sit themselves to that level in there and give them a watch all over, because when you don't give him the watch all over, they're really going to make or run into spaces. And Patrick Vieira, the way he plays his game, he builds up his game very well, but these three forwards really use a lot of pace to come in through and really cause trouble to your team in there. But one thing I'm surprised about is the manager of Arsenal going by Odegaard to play into that midfield with Thomas Partey. I'm really waiting to see whether they will overpower the midfield of a team which goes by the names of Crystal Palace, because Crystal looks like they have a strong midfield in there, and he has gone with just one player who goes by the names of Thomas Partey to play into that role, and we are going to wait and see, because even Thomas Partey is known that CDM we are really going to talk about. Though one thing he can do very well is that he can get that ball off the defenders and really pass it to the likes of the Odegaard, Emily Smith-Rowe, Bukayo Saka, Nicola Pepe. That is one of the attributes that a CDM really has to do. So I think they're really going to be fighting hard in there. The Odegaards, Emily Smith-Rowe, Pepe and Bukayo Saka are really going to be tracking back a lot, because they know that they are really lacking something into that so-called midfield of a team which goes by names of Arsenal in there. But I feel like we are really going to enjoy this game. We are really going to have a blast of a game, because Arsenal itself looks like they've never lost a game ever since they lost 5-0 against a side which goes by the Man City. And remember that the manager of Arsenal had been given 5 games to really sort himself out, but out of the 5 he won 4 in there. So it shows you that he is really in good shape. And the last time they played, they won against Tottenham Hotspur. They went into the international break and they are back. So it looks like Arsenal are really ready to go on and pass over all what it's needed to do the needful, where they're really playing a side which goes by the names of Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace is not a joke. It's a team. When you look at its stats this season, I've seen like 2 games of Crystal Palace this season, and oh my, they are really a good side. And it looks like Patrick Vieira is one of those coaches that is really helping them do the needful. They've played 7 games. They've won 1, drawn 2, and lost 4. They've scored 8, they've conceded 11. So it shows you that they're a side that cannot stop itself conceding goals. So it shows you that they really concede goals. And you know, Arsenal, with its style of play in there, Emile Smith Rowe is the player to watch to me into this game, because he has been lit ever since the manager really gave him trust and told him that you are really part of my plans. And indeed, Emile Smith Rowe has not disappointed in there. He has always come through, and you remember he really had a great game against Tottenham Hotspur, and the last game they played was against Brighton that ended 0-0, and he had a chance to kill off the game. He had all what it takes to kill off the game, but he didn't, because he lacked composure into there. But you know, he's still a young player, and he has not yet played lots of football in there. When he reaches in such positions of the game, you won't really judge him a lot. He just needs to do the same thing again and again and again and again and again, and then he will be a perfect player in there. In Emile Smith Rowe, I see a future of a player who is going to score lots of goals at Arsenal, who is going to bang in lots of assists, and he's too direct in there. And he decides easily. He makes a decision easily. If at all he's going to pass through or release a forward, he will do that. If at all he says, I'm going to carry that ball into the 18 yards box area of the opponent until I hit it, that's what he does. So I think he has a good decision making, and he has a big heart. And these are players that Arsenal really have been missing. The likes of Bukayo Saka coming in at Arsenal, chasing the ball from minute 1 up to the 90th minute in there of the game. So Arsenal looks like they're really getting a crop of players in there. Emile Smith Rowe and Bukayo Saka, Kieran Tierney, that's really a very good group of players, and their work rate really amazes me. The way they really work hard, that is Emile Smith Rowe and Bukayo Saka, are really amazes me and sends me high into the crowd in there. So to me, I really feel like it's the right time for Arsenal to come out and win this one, because remember, when they win this one, they're really going to be at 13 points. United is at 14 in there, meaning that Man United, when you look at the table, how it stands, if Arsenal win this game, they're really going to get from 13th position, and they're really going to come into the 9th position in there, meaning that Arsenal will be just 6 points behind the table leaders, which is Chelsea in there. And the good thing is that Arsenal have played Chelsea, Arsenal have played Man City. They're only left with Liverpool and Manchester United. So those are the 2 games they're left with in there. So it looks like Arsenal might really go on a very good run in there. And look at their fixture. It really favors them. They are playing Aston Villa next on Friday. Yeah. And they're really going to go ahead and play in the EFL Cup against Leeds in there. I think Arteta really needs to win this one. I think he's going to feel his strongest side. Leicester City, Watford, Arsenal, playing Liverpool, then Newcastle, and then Manchester United. That is 2nd December, and 6th December they'll play a team which goes by names of Everton. So it looks like Arsenal are really having a very good lineup, and I think they're really going to go ahead and do the needful in there. Go into the comment section and tell me your prediction for this game of Arsenal as they look on the side, which goes by the names of Crystal Palace today at the Emirates Stadium. In there, smash the like button. I think Arsenal is winning 3-1. 3-1, because Crystal Palace is not a team that you're going to come on and bet on and put your arm and say they aren't going to concede a goal. These teams known as Crystal Palace concedes, and Arsenal is that team that doesn't really concede very many goals in there. Smash the like button, comment and share. I go by the names of Rokan David, aka Radio, to this channel. I'm out for now. See you later, mates.